I'm Caroline Ballinger, life success coach, wellness warrior and mental health advocate. My story started with an experience of childhood sexual abuse that then led to 20 years of addiction and mental health, including depression and suicide attempts. However, I got sober 14 years ago. I had some really great jobs working for other companies, but I never felt fulfilled and I never felt like it was truly what I wanted to do. Then I made a major shift in my career choices, opened a gym using my own experiences of mental health to help others using fitness, and then also joined the Aaron Sansoni group as a client, and that was the transformation I needed to start believing myself and become an actual entrepreneur, because I didn't really know what that was before ever meeting Aaron. From there I've become a life success coach, I've co-authored a couple of books, I've been represented Australian triathlon, world champion, surf lifesaving, beach running, and I've been a multi-award winning entrepreneur in lots of different categories. And today my passion is more about just inspiring people and to create the life they want. I wasn't going to have my son, and I looked at both abortion and adoption. But I don't know what it was. There was something. I remember looking at my son on day 7 before I'm about to sign the papers for the adoption, and just looking at him and thinking, do you know what? Guess we're stuck together. Now, that if it wasn't for him coming into my life, I don't think I would have been able to make that change. So I actually did 6 months residential rehab when he was 7. So my son Amadeus, he is like my rock. He is the absolute pivotal thing in my life that my world revolves around. It's about an hour drive up to Brisbane. I was already quite fragile from all that was going on at work, but I was in the car. I remember saying to my son, oh my God, we're going to this thing, they're going to try and sell us stuff, but I just don't want any of it. I just want to go and see Michelle Bridges. Noting, of course, I had no idea whatsoever who Aaron Sansoni was. I'd never heard of him before. We got there, I had VIP tickets because I wanted the photo with Michelle as well. And we were sitting in the front row, and I was sitting there with my son. And then Aaron walked on stage. And I would say within 5 minutes of Aaron being on stage, I have elbowed my son and gone, disregard everything I said in the car. Whatever he is selling, I am buying today. We did sign up to a sales mastery. I took my son down to Sydney. He was 16, so he was very young to be at one of those events, but very mature. And we were I didn't realise we'd be separated in 250 people across the other side of the room, but he was okay with that. During that event, I put my hand up to answer a question. I never put my hand up because of my anxiety and things. I never put my hand up to answer questions, but I did. Anyway, Aaron picked me out of all the people. I ended up getting up, saying part of my story. Then he realised Amadeus was in the room. Aaron got Amadeus to stand up and started asking us both questions. Well, we were both in tears, and a lot of people who were there that day say the whole room was in tears with our story. And a lot of that was about me just wanting to be the best mother, the best role model that I could for my son. And from there, it was actually my son who made the final yes decision on me joining up to Empire Circle. And that was back in 2018. Since then, I've been with Aaron as a coach, as a client, and it honestly, like, the change in me as a person is probably the greatest thing that I've had. That belief I have in myself now. I don't even recognise the person who went to that entrepreneur summit. I don't even know who she is. So my hashtags, which I like, are take risks, be brave, laugh lots. And I think if you can embrace those 3 things, you know, Nothing's going to come from your comfort zone, and you do need to take risks in life sometimes to make things happen. Be brave means believe in yourself. Be brave enough to make those decisions that you know deep down that align with you, and laugh lots. I am such a huge believer that life should be fun. Life is about learning all the time. So going to those events is like a multi-pronged success story for me, because I get a little bit of everything, and I get to catch up with, the other coaches who I love, and of course seeing Aaron on stage always brings me back to the same feeling I had the first day I met him. I have loved that experience. It brings me so much joy to help people in their journey. And because everyone within the Aaron Sansoni family have different industries, but Aaron's model works across every industry. And the thing I'm probably most passionate about is that Aaron's coaching programs are about the 8 pillars of life. So it's not just about your business. And coming from my experience and my own personal coaching that I do as a life success coach, that translates and resonates and aligns with everything I believe in. Work out what brings you joy and happiness, and then, chase that with everything you have,